just really quick, imagine it's 1911, less than 10,000 people live in the city, and imagine putting up that.
I can't tell if these construction conspiracy theories are satire or not. So I drove down to Olympia, Washington to see this building for myself. This guy and many others seem to think the Capitol building predates the United States, which would be quite the coincidence because there's 42 steps between the sidewalk and the entrance to the legislative building. You see, Washington was the 42nd state. They got George carved into the frickin' doorknobs. Also, it'd be quite the coinkydink for something that predates the United States to have the letter U carved into it. But I get how it can feel like we can't do this anymore. So how did they build this dome 100 years ago? Scaffolding and little carts on a rail system, all the way up to the top. Okay, well, where did all this stone come from? The exterior is sandstone from the state of Washington. The steps here are granite, also found in Washington. And you might say, okay, well, where did you get all the marble for the inside? Marble Island, of course, in Alaska. There's still a ton of it out there if you want to fire the quarries back up. Now, in the stateroom, the marble on the walls was imported from Italy, and the floors from Belgium. And whoever cut it wasn't flawless. This whole building isn't perfect, because they were working by hand, man. But there's tricks to the trade. This kid's moving a door that's 1,000 pounds. Where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I see when I look closely at the details of this building? I see the oak leaves of the tree they planted outside. They put a red oak right here. It's funny, down the street, there's actually the tallest English oak in America. And if you were alive in 1971, you might recognize this tree. It was just a seed along for the ride with Apollo 14 to the moon. And if fashion's more your thing, Tiffany made all the lights. This is the best boob lamp I've ever seen. We need to bring it back. All of this isn't a question of how, it's how much.